to this Media Masterclass series, a course I've created for Red Thread Publishing by me, Bianca Barratt, a journalist and editor. Before we get started on this course, firstly, I want to say to you, congratulations. You have written a book. Not many people who have this goal actually do what it takes to get there, to have a written book. And as someone who is currently writing a book, I know that this is no mean feat. And the fact that you have done it is something to really be proud of. You've overcome that first and the biggest hurdle. So the next thing you need to be doing, as I know Red Thread have spoken to you about, is making sure that you're marketing the book and yourself and your expertise so that it fulfills its purpose. It's read by the people who need to read it, and it is the marketing tool that you need for your brand, your business, and for your own profile. So throughout this course, I'm going to be taking you through exactly what you need to do in order to get yourself and your book into the media today. I know this is something that lots of people feel is quite mysterious and they struggle to understand how you need to do it. And the good news is I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about doing it so that you don't have to hire a PR at a huge expense to do it for you. So why me? Why is it me that is teaching you this? Well, Red Thread and its founder, Sierra, came to me and asked me to create this masterclass for you because I have been a journalist and editor for several years now in the areas that you are most likely to be pitching to. So I started as a lifestyle and shopping writer and editor for the London Evening Standard, which is London's leading newspaper. From there, I went on to be a commissioning editor for a travel media company called Culture Trip. And then I went freelance a few years ago, and now I write lifestyle and culture features for various titles, including the Sunday Times, The Independent, Refinery 29, Sheerluxe, Cosmopolitan, lots of different places. I'm also a senior contributor to Forbes, where I write about women in business and issues surrounding women in the workplace. And I'm a columnist for The Media Leader, which is an industry insider media brand. And over there, I represent journalists and the issues that are surrounding us in the industry today. So throughout this course, you're going to be learning everything you need to know about getting your book into the media. And the reason it's me teaching you this, aside from the fact that I am the journalist and editor I've just been explaining to you, is because I've also been teaching media consulting for quite a long time as well. So particularly when I was working for the Evening Standard and then now as a senior contributor at Forbes, I am repeatedly asked, how do I get myself into the media? How do I get my pitch read, let alone accepted by a journalist so that I can get that media feature that's going to skyrocket my brand? And I was realizing that there was a huge gap of information. It felt that if you could afford to pay for PR, you would have access to some expertise. But if you couldn't, you kind of were left out of being able to get yourself into the media, which I'm a big believer shouldn't be the case. I think getting your business featured shouldn't just be for people who can afford PR. And so I really wanted to extend my knowledge and kind of lift back the veil a little bit on this topic and give you all the insider information and industry know-how that I have from my experience and from speaking to my friends and colleagues who also work in the industry. So even if you've never pitched to the media before, you have no idea where to get started, don't worry, I've got you. This course is going to take you from there and get you to a place where you can confidently and successfully get yourself and your business, and most importantly, your book, featured in the media. I can't wait to get started, so let's head over to the next section so I can tell you all about what this course is going to be covering in more detail.